it's tequila. Because the Saints about to play. The Saints about to play the Falcons, first of all. And we about to win. So who that, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Stop judging me. And a big old cup of coffee to clear my... I do not start acting stupid until this camera started. Hey, hey. What's up with that? What's up with that? Because I didn't understand what's going on. I didn't know.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Grow up. Grow up, L. That's all you gotta do. Because what's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel. Watch with me. What's the name of your channel?
Say it with me now.
Watch with me, LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rant reviews and recaps on my favorite movie and TV shows with a specific focus on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, since that's my favorite thing to watch. So of course I'm coming to you today with my review of the Eternals. Okay, so you know we haven't gotten a Marvel movie in a minute, and this is like a really big deal. This is like the new era in the MCU, and it's gonna bring together and, you know, introduce all these storylines and plot lines and characters, and I was pumped up to go see it. I got off work, immediately went straight to the theater, got in my seat, watched the trailers. I gotta do my Googles on Morbius, because I don't know nothing about that guy, okay? Because again, I'm not a comic book girl, okay? I'm a movie girl, so I don't know nothing about Morbius, but I know one thing. Jordan Catalano is in it. So who's gonna be watching it? Me? Because I was gonna be married to Jordan Catalano for like 27 minutes back in like 1992. I can't front. This damn movie was complicated, babe. I have a master's degree. You understand? So don't get it twisted. When I'm on this channel, this is not how I speak professionally. This is how I speak when I'm at my house with my slippers on. Okay? So she's very well educated. But baby, this movie was very complicated. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, what? So he was lying? But who made him though? But if y'all were, so he lied to y'all? Are y'all robots? Like,
I had a tough time keeping up with it. I can't even hold you. I didn't take notes in the movie like I usually do. I don't even know why I didn't take notes in the movie like I usually. I used to jot stuff down in my little phone, child. I was like, because I didn't want to miss nothing, because I didn't understand what was happening in the first place. So I'm gonna just get straight out the gate. This was not one of my favorite Marvel movies. I understand the importance of it, and I understand why it was needed. So of course I'm gonna lend my support, because I'm MCU all day. And I loved, obviously, the diverse cast. That was like, when I saw the trailer for it, okay, come on diversity, come on equity, come on inclusion. We have Makari was my favorite. She wasn't even really like prominent in the movie, but had she been, this thing would have been off the charts for me, because she was so fire. Makari is an Eternal. She is deaf, but she is fast. So she was very fast and very strong, and she was very smart. And I love that in this movie, all people's differences, they didn't have to make like an announcement, right? So Fastos, which is another Eternal played by Brian Tyree Henry. I love Brian Tyree Henry. Can't wait for Atlanta. Brian, he was gay, right? And he had a husband and a son, and they didn't have to make no damn announcement about it. They didn't have to like, oh, where's Fastos? Let's go see him. And he had the pride parade on a floating. It just was what it was. And that's what needs to be shown. So that was great for me too. Love Selma Hayek. I love Selma Hayek. She's so fine, bro. She's so pretty and so fine. Loved her in the movie, okay? So, you know, that was a 2 thumbs up for me. I had to get some help from Emergency Awesome. I cannot even lie. Like, I'm a paste the link in the description box below so y'all can see what I saw to help me, okay? I needed a full 30-minute breakdown from Emergency Awesome to understand what I was looking at, because I had zero idea. Well, I didn't have zero idea. I had like 27% of an idea. I ain't gonna lie, they should have put this on Disney Plus. I can't even lie. Like, I know why they didn't, Jay. I get it. I'm here with it. I understand. In my humble opinion, I don't know y'all like that. I'm not invested in your characters like that. I don't know you, Cersei. I don't even like you really, Sprite. Like, through the movie, I was having difficulty with her. Put it on Disney Plus. That's all I was saying. Give me a little 1 hour and 45. Give me 1 hour and 52. Don't give me 2 hours and 37. Come on, nah. The movie opens and we meet Cersei. Cersei is so freaking pretty, man. Cersei is played by Gemma Chan. She is an Eternal and she's on Earth, and she has a really cute boyfriend by the name of Dane Whittingham, played by Kit Harington. So they have really great chemistry together, right? And they are living, you know, in London, and they're walking home from this club, and boom, a deviant comes. And all of a sudden, Cersei has to reveal the fact that she and Sprite, who is also with them, are Eternals, and that is their job, to protect humanity from these deviants. The deviants have come to London, and Cersei and Sprite are like, listen, babe, I love you, yeah. You're really cute. You got a nice cute little butt. I gotta go, right? So they gotta round up the crew. They gotta get all the Eternals together to figure out what the hell is going on. But before they can leave the scene, Icarus hops down, coming real Superman / Homelander with it, walking real slow out of the rubble, right? Because Icarus can, like, shoot laser beams out his eye, which is what I say, like, Homelander kind of thing. Anyway, Homelander is a really great character. I fucking hate Homelander, which is good, right? Icarus and Cersei were married for 5,000 years. They're both Eternals. They were married for 5,000 years. They went their separate ways. Icarus left her. She don't know why. She had to move on her life. That's when she got cutie booty Dane Whittingham. And they living their life in London. The deviants come, they got to go ahead and go. So they got to round up the crew to figure out what the hell is going on, right? So they go to find their leader. They go to find Ajax. Ajax is dead, okay? Ajax is played by Salma Hayek. Who killed Ajax? First of all, because she's supposed to be immortal. So it ain't but a few things that can take on out the game, right? So they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Cersei is then given like a little chess ball. That's not the correct name for it. It's like an orb that allows Ajax, and now Cersei, because Ajax has gone on home, R.I.P., to communicate with Ersham the Judge, who is the celestial robot in the sky, okay? She communicates with Ersham, and she learns that their job wasn't to defeat the deviants. Their job was to help facilitate and start the emergence. Celestials can only be created with like buku, like human lives, energy from human lives. Like, so their job wasn't to defeat the deviants. Their job was to facilitate the creation and emergence of a new celestial, which comes at the detriment to the human population, because when that's done, all the humans are wiped out. I think that's what happens. Please don't quote me on this. I'm gonna put this on Beyonce's internet chat and could be dead wrong. It's not my fault, okay? Call Kevin Feige and them. That's not me. Cersei, who throughout her time living and being and experiencing humanity, has come to really love and appreciate humanity. And she does not want that to happen. She's like, listen,
I'm not about to be a part of you destroying a whole ass human race so you can have another robot in the sky. That don't make no sense. I'm not doing that.
It's popping. We done all went our separate ways, but the deviants is back. We've been lied to. Are we really real? What's really good? Like, what are we really here for? We trying to get the team together. We go and we find Druid, because the Eternals that are together, right, are thinking that, hey, maybe we can use Druid's powers to do something. Did they want to control the Celestial with Druid's power? Or did they want to try to control Ersham? They wanted to do something with his powers. Whew. So then we get to the fact that, like, they need him also to create the Unimind. The Unimind, it's something that Fastos, who is like a genius, and he does like tons of things with technology, and he was involved in a bunch of historical things. It says that if powers combined, right, that we can create a Unimind, and that will be strong enough to do something. So they want to use Professor Snape's power to put the new Celestial that's coming to fruition to sleep. So he won't have to come and he won't have to destroy Earth. This is where there's a split in the Eternals. Some people are like, yeah, bro, we got to do this because we can't kill all these people, right? I like these people. I like them. They, you know, they kind of trash, but they got good aspects to them too, right? And then Icarus and Sprite are like on the other side of that, and they're like, nah. Icarus is like, plot twist, I've been knew about all this. I ain't say nothing. Icarus does not want to go against Ersham the Judge, because you don't go against Ersham the Judge, right? And then Sprite is gonna go with Icarus because Sprite is in love with Icarus. However, she's had to kind of hold that in because she has taking the form of a child. She looks like a little 12-year-old girl with like a little emo haircut. And it's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? Because even though she's 7,000 years old, however old she is, she's still like, damn, bro, I want to be a big kid too. Like, this shit. I got needs too. There's a rift in the Eternals, and Icarus and Sprite on one hand and the rest of the Eternals on the other. They find the location of where this new celestial Tiamat is supposed to, is that right, Tiamat? It's supposed to emerge, and it's like at the foot of like a volcano. So they have to go to this location and they battling because Icarus and Sprite don't want this to happen. So they battling, they going back and forth. The deviants are here. It's a mess. Long story short, they create the Unimind. They're able to, with Cersei's power, to turn solid objects into something else. And them doing the Unimind, they're able to stop Tiamat and stop the destruction of the world. Icarus kind of feels bad about what he did, and he kind of, you know, realized the error in his ways, and he flies into the sun because it's Icarus. It's appropriate. Sprite decides that she wants to be human because, you know, she's like, listen, I can't do this child shit no more. I'm too old for this. Let me go and grow up. I'm going to go with these little children. I'm going to pretend like I don't know y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to go ahead and live with them, and I'm going to do my thing. So they send Sprite to live with one of the other Eternals and kind of like help her to kind of go along with that. But Cersei, who has given her the power to be human because she's like the Eternal OG, triple OG, I can't remember what the name is, ask Sprite, like, hey, Sprite, I know you look like a child, but you immortal though. You gonna live forever. If I turn you into a human, you gonna get paper cuts, you gonna get cramps, you gonna get colds. Human beings are kind of sickly. Are you sure you want to do this? And she's like, yeah, bro, I can't take this no more. I'm gonna go to school. And at the end, we see Dane Whittingham and Cersei's characters reunite together, and he loves her, and he is kind of expressing his love for her and telling her, hey, listen, I know you got some weird shit going on. I know a monster jumped out the river and attacked us. I love you, girl. I just want to tell you right quick though, my family is like crazy, bro. Because, and then before he's able to tell her what's really going on, she's like sucked up by Arsham the Judge. And Arsham the Judge,
like, I know you know I'm a celestial fire. Why are you playing with me? Like, I live in the universe. Like, all this is me. Like, I did this. So what you out here thinking you better than me for? That you gonna go against what I say? So let me tell you what's gonna happen, okay? So I'm gonna look at these regular humans down here y'all love so much, and I'm gonna look at all their memories, because I got that on a hard drive back at my house, okay? I'm gonna look at my hard drive, and if the stuff that I'm seeing is not what I want it to be, I'm taking all y'all out.
So that's when the movie kind of ends. Listen, oh, I forgot to mention, they had sex in this movie. I did mention that Icarus and Cersei were married for 5,000 years, right? And so they are, you know, they go their separate ways. Icarus and Cersei link up again. They kind of feeling each other, right? Because they didn't separate because they didn't love each other, and they didn't separate because they didn't want to be with each other. They separated because Icarus be lying. Okay? You know, when they see each other, they do what people do. You know what I'm saying? They did that grown-up dance. And that's the first time they had sex in the MCU. And it was trash. It was a trash sex scene. But I mean, you can't come in hot. You can't be knocking boots. In the MCU, it's PG-13 movie. It's children here. Baby, if they ever give me a R-rated MCU movie, I don't even know.
I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like.
So the first end credit scene we get is like a big ass bombshell, right? So they on their little ship and they trying to go find these other Eternals so they could tell the other Eternals, like, listen, your whole life is a lie, okay? It's just like, I'm here to just break it to you gently, but we got to get you together because we got some stuff we got to work on as Eternals, as a unit. Nobody's coming up, right? So they on the ship and they like, where the fuck is everybody, right? And they get some Bifrost action how Thor and them used to like travel to different galaxies, right? And you know it by the rainbow light. We see this guy come down. Well, first of all, we see a little imp and he's drunk, which I thought was fantastic. And the imp is like, you'll never find, but like, he's drunk, right? And he introduces the guy and he's like, the breaker of chains, the panty dropper, Thanos' baby brother. Like, he giving all the tea on this man. And I'm like, well, who is he? Because again, movies, not comic books. Here comes Thanos' brothers, played by Harry Styles. Harry Styles comes and he has an orb, the same kind of chest orb, the chest ball that Ajax gave to Cersei, which means he's an Eternal. About to come give us all the tea. He's probably going to be in a bunch of different movies, like all the space movies, I know for sure. And I think his name is Star Fox. That is his name, Star Fox. I be knowing. And then the last post-credit scene, that's the one. So we see Dane Whittingham going to, or he's at his uncle's house, and he's like bucking himself up to open this chest, right? So he opens up the chest and he sees this blade, and it's covered up with like rags, and the rags appear to be bloodied, and he's hearing voices, and it's the ebony blade. So I did do some research on that. That's really, really cool. Dane Whittingham is going to be the Black Knight going forward. That's a very interesting story, one that has so many different ways they could play it, and I'm so excited to see Kit Harington in the MCU. I think it's interesting too that they got a lot of British people up in this thing now. It was all American made, baby, but that's gonna be really cool. So Dane Whittingham is gonna be the Black Knight, and he has the ebony blade, and the ebony blade, when he reaches to touch it, it seems like it's alive. So it's like the sword is coming to him. It's like they connected, and before he's able to touch it, we hear a voice off the side say, are you sure you want to do that, Dane Whittingham? Now, I knew who the voice, I wasn't expecting it, okay? I was not expecting it. I didn't hear nothing about him being in the post-credit scene, but because we're connected spiritually, me and Mahershala Ali, okay, I knew his voice. And I knew in the back of my mind that Blade was coming down the pipe, okay? So when I heard his voice and saw the sword, it immediately connected for me that that was Blade.
Yo, it was Blade.
We about to get Blade in the MC. It's like coming. It's like so close, y'all. It's like so close. I'm so excited about it. I can't even think. That was all top my favorite part of the movie. The last, like, just goes to show you how I felt about the movie. Now, I'm not going to slander MCU, okay? But I will say I didn't like it. I'm probably not going to watch it again. And I feel bad about it, but I also don't really feel bad about it. Anyway, so, you know, I'm going to give it a C-. Let me know. Comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you liked it or not. What grade you would give it. Let me know your pros and your cons. Where you stand on the line of, yeah, it was cool, it was great. Or say, bro, I'm mad about it. All right. Thank y'all for watching this video. I appreciate you watching all the time. And I'm going to check y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.